Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World Rome. So, I'm going to continue where I left off, and this is definitely going to be the last part of this series. Because if Pocatello doesn't win the game in the next 15 turns or so, then I will. I will get my last technology in 6 turns, as soon as my Great Scientist pops, and I'll get started on the spaceship engine right away. All my other spaceship parts will be done before engine is finished. I'll get my last booster in 11 turns. The booster is going to be the last part other than the engine. All the other parts will be done before that. I actually queued up an airport in Antium, because I got a few turns before I get the Great Scientist and before I can start building the engine. And that's actually enough time to build an airport in Antium. Then I can build the airport in Rome, and I'll just airlift that part from Antium to Rome. So I don't need this line of units. I can just send these units to cities to save a little bit of money. So I'll definitely do that. I'll just send them to my cities as garrison. And more nukes are being used. The Mongols are nuking Pachacuti, so that's great for me. Just don't nuke me. That would be appreciated. The AI usually targets cities with nukes. I don't think I've ever seen the AI target actual army or units. So it's very, very unlikely that I will get hit. I would only get hit if the Mongols actually targeted some units, like this for example, then I would get hit. But that's very, very unlikely to happen. I've never seen that happen. Right, cargo ship, that's going to be... yeah, more nukes are being used, yep. The Mongols are using a lot of nukes. That's great for me, because that will slow Pachacuti down. That's exactly what I need to happen. As for this cargo ship, that was just gold to the Mongols. Okay, I'll keep doing that. I don't want to go bankrupt. That would be pretty bad in general. Just saying. Alright, I can chop this forest. There's not much point actually. That will add production to Arretium. I guess I can do that. I don't think I can really do anything else with my workers. I have almost all the improvements that I need. I guess I can get lumber mill over here near Arretium. I'm probably not going to use it. Alright, let's move these units. As I said, I don't need them here anymore. I'm just going to use the airport. So the mechanized infantry should go back to Berlin now. The artillery will go here. These guys will go somewhere down here. No, I'm not buying any tiles. Okay, I could send something to Neapolis too, but I don't have any direct roads to it. I can send one unit to Ravenna. So what about this one? Yeah, that works. This guy goes here, and artillery goes to Rome. That will save me a little bit of money. Okay, that looks good to me. I could upgrade my artillery to rocket artillery, but there's not much point. I will not get attacked. I have very good relations with both Pachacuti and Genghis Khan. So there's no way they will declare war on me, especially when they are busy fighting each other. And no one else is close enough or strong enough to threaten me. Not to mention I am very friendly with Portugal too. I'm very friendly with pretty much everyone in this game right now. So it's very, very unlikely that anyone will attack me. I do have enough units to defend myself if that happens. So I am prepared. I will get a fighter in a moment. I'm still going to make some cuts because AI turn is taking a while. Especially at this stage of the game, and especially when the AIs are actually fighting each other and moving a lot of units around. There's my first fighter, probably the last one too. That's going to be interception too. And I'll just keep it on intercept. Alright. So the entire aircraft gun goes here. I'm actually losing... oh, what? This bug again? Come on, really? Well, time to quick save and quick load. See you after reload. Okay, so we're back. I wonder what causes that bug, because this is the third time it happened in this game. I never had it happen this much in one game ever before. It usually happens maybe once per game, not even that. Anyway, let's continue. Do I need any more improvements around here? I think I'm done with like everything. I can finish that lumber mill right now. Alright, yeah, I think I'm done with everything. So I'll just let the workers chill somewhere around here. And we can finish this turn. So hopefully this will fix itself. on my next turn. I will still lose 151 gold, but I'd rather lose 151 gold for one turn than 1000 gold after 7 turns. So Pachacuti is at 76 technologies, he's definitely working on the spaceship parts. But we'll have the International Space Station project in a few turns, so hopefully he will actually try to get the gold reward and prioritize that over the spaceship parts. That's the reason why I propose International Space Station. Did I finish this farm? No, I don't think I did. No, I did not. Okay. There's not a whole lot happening right now, I'm basically just waiting for that great scientist. The great scientist will pop particle physics and I'll get started on the spaceship engine. ASAP. Not sure if I can get any more trade routes. Nope, I can't get any more caravans with production. But I will get a great artist for plus 20% production while I'm building the engine. Let's see. Can I see the great person list? Not during AI turn, I suppose. But I will get a great artist in the next few turns, I think. It might be on the same turn with the great scientist. Oh, okay, I need 12 turns for the great artist. So that's a little bit more than I thought. Oh well, whatever. I should be done with that spaceship part in 12, 13 turns. I have massive production in Antium. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure I won't need more than maybe 13 turns. 2 more turns for the great scientist. Declaration of friendship expired. Oh, okay, with Pachacuti. Will he not extend it? Yeah, he accepted. Okay. What about the Mongols? I guess I have a lot of time left with the Mongols. Airport in Antium is done. I can build something in 2 turns. So what can I get in 2 turns? I can get a castle in 2 turns. Yeah, that works, I suppose. Let's grab that then. Anything else to do? Nothing. Not much to do for my workers. I'm just finishing some improvements. There's the stasis chamber. So I'll get an airport in Rome in 8 turns. So this airport will be done before the engine is done. Then I can just airlift that part from Antium directly to Rome. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's the safest way to do it and the quickest way to do it. It will save me at least 1 turn. So you never know when 1 turn is going to make a difference. It might make a difference. So Pachacuti didn't really get any spaceship parts in a while. He's been sitting at 3 boosters only. For I don't know how many turns, but for quite a while. I rigged elections in 5 different city-states, so that's nice. I could try to kick Pachacuti out of Bucharest. That's 44% chance, that's a little bit on the low side. But this game will be done by the time I rig elections again. So I think I'll try. I'm friendly with Bucharest. Where's Bucharest? Oh, it's all the way over here. What kind of city-state is that? Cultured. Yeah, let's try doing that. I mean, it's fairly unlikely to succeed. But there's no reason not to try, basically. Okay, failure, whatever. Doesn't really make a difference. So, anything to do on this turn? Probably not. Did I chop that forest? Yes, I'm doing that right now. In fact, I can finish that right now. That will add a little bit of production to Arretium. That didn't really change anything. Okay then. The farm is completed. I'll get a booster in 2 turns. Then I'll get a cockpit on the next turn in Neapolis. I'll have to move it manually from there. But I have plenty of time to do that. Another nuke was used? No, I think this one was already used before. Yeah, the worker will just chill in Neapolis. Yeah, the Mongols are fighting Pachacuti a lot. I don't really need more luxuries. This city is under attack as well. Hey, that's very good for me. I want them to fight each other. Hopefully that will slow Pachacuti down. That's what I need. He's definitely working on the spaceship parts. I mean, that's kind of obvious. But I actually think I'm going to win this game. I don't want to jinx it, because it's not quite done yet. But I need probably around 11-12 turns to finish it. We'll see how many turns I'll need to actually build that engine. I can see that on the next turn. I'll get my great scientist as soon as my next turn starts. I'm adding a lot of production to Antium through trade routes. I think I'm adding around 30 production. No, I'm adding more than that. I'm adding 26 from my 2 cargo ships, and then I have 3 different caravans, adding 6 each. So it will have a lot of production, especially with the spaceship factory. So come on, give me my great scientist, there he is. Alright, so this will give me particle physics. I queued up lasers, because why not? Alright, let's pop it then. Oh, that's the cockpit. Where's my great scientist? There he is. So that's 16,000. So particle physics. Let's see, how many turns do we need for this? 12 or 13? Okay, 11 turns. So I pretty much guessed. And now I just need to move all these other parts. How many turns for that booster in Ravenna? 5 turns, okay. And more nukes are being used. Very nice. The more the better. Oh yeah, I need more buildings in Berlin, so I don't know, armory, castle and some other crap. I don't really need a garden in here. Stadium, I'm at 19 happiness. I could just queue up a few buildings after the armory. I will get the castle for extra defenses. Let's get a few fighters maybe. That won't hurt. Just in case some AI will actually get a crazy idea to attack me. I don't think that will happen. But I can get a few units anyway. Just so they don't see me as very weak. Okay, how many turns do I need to actually get over there? 7 turns. Yeah, that's enough time. Let's get started then. I'm making 18 gold per turn still. I don't need your luxuries. Even though I'm only using half of my trade routes for gold per turn. If that. Less than half actually. But I don't need gold for anything else, I just need to not bankrupt myself. And even that doesn't really matter, because I would lose some science, but I don't care about science anymore. Yeah, I'm losing 3 out of 8 of my trade routes for gold. Yeah, he liked my proposal. Yeah, go work on the gold. You know you want to. Look at his gold. He has 200,000 gold. Holy crap. That's crazy. I've never seen AI have this much gold. The Mongols had 65,000 in my game as Japan or something like that. But I never had AI have this much gold. But the joke's on him because he can't use it efficiently. And hey, another war is happening. Portugal declared war on Theodora. Interesting. What are they going to do? They have to go through Pachacutic's territory. Are they actually going to fight each other? Maybe. I guess that's their problem. So, I think I'm done with all the improvements here, and I can't really chop any more forests. Right, I can get a farm over here. There's the booster. So I'll move that to Roma. Yeah, I actually have to wait for these units to move, which is kind of annoying. Oh well, I have time. I can wait, not really a big deal. I'll just move my units around a little bit. So this guy goes here. Something like this. I can always buy an airport somewhere. No, I don't need your luxuries. I will get an airport in Rome in 4 turns, so I can airlift parts directly to Rome after that. From cities that also have an airport, obviously. So this is now a question of whether Pachacutic can build and deliver 3 spaceship parts in 10 turns. If he can't, then I will win this game. Which I have to say, I didn't really expect at one point. I was quite a bit behind, more than I usually am. But I'm happy it happened. Yeah, this is going to be slightly irritating. I need these units to get out of the way. This is a civilian unit, so I actually can't go through here. Very annoying. I guess I can do it like that. That kind of works. Oh, and I can actually airlift this spaceship part from Antium to Rome. Yeah, that works. That's what I'm going to do. And the booster from Ravenna Shouldn't be a problem. As for the delegates, I'll vote against nuclear non-proliferation. I don't want that. I want them to keep nuking each other. The more the better. Now I don't need your research agreements. I got all the technologies I need. I will get a great artist in 6 turns, but I don't think he will help me. The 20% shouldn't really make a difference. Maybe it will save me 1 turn, but that seems unlikely. So my next game is probably going to be on standard size map. As much as I enjoyed this game, it's really not so much fun having to deal with massive AI empires, regardless of what kind of victory type you're going for. And standard map leads to best overall balance in my opinion. So I'll probably stick to standard size maps. Anyway, another spaceship part. Now I just wait for the engine basically. That booster from Ravenna will be done. This game will be done in the next 9 turns. I think I have to wait 1 turn after airlifting before I can add that part to the spaceship. I think I have to wait 1 turn. So International Space Station is active. I'm not going to bother working on that because I don't really need any rewards from that. I only proposed it to distract Pachacuti. And if I don't work on it, he will need more time to actually complete the project. I'll just keep my regular production queues. I'm still getting some units, I'm probably not going to use them, but just in case. Use more nukes. You know you want to. They've been nuking each other quite a bit. More than I expected them to. Which city was it? Around here? One of the cities around here was nuked from what I remember. It's a shame I can't revoke open borders because I would totally do that right now. It's so annoying having these units block the way. And it's a little bit silly that civilian units can't move through other units. I can still make a line with my military units right here. It won't really be necessary anymore. I can do it down here near Ravenna. But there aren't any units nearby, so I don't think that's going to be necessary either. Right, let's just wait then. What's that spy doing? Oh, that's a replacement spy, right. There isn't really anything I can do. I'll just send him to one of my cities. To my capital. It kind of doesn't matter anymore, but nothing I can possibly do with a spy matters anymore. I don't need to do anything. This game will be done in what, 8 turns? The airport in Rome will be done on the next turn. So now I can airlift this part in 2 turns. And I'll get lasers. I'll just upgrade my fighter. How's my military strength? Probably not very impressive. The Mongols and Pachacuti were both over 1 million last I checked. Okay, so the Mongols are at 926. Pachacuti is stronger than before. I'm at 190k. Not super impressive, my army is technically weaker than German army, but that's partially because I never bothered to upgrade my units. Some of these upgrades are actually pretty damn expensive. Artillery to rocket artillery is over 500 gold, and I really have no reason to do that. And lasers research is done, now I can research what? Stealth, nuclear fusion? Yeah, sure. I won't really have the time to get any giant death robots, but might as well research it. Caravan, was that caravan with production? Yes, it was. Let's keep adding production to Antium then. Did that save me any time? Nope, it didn't. Grab a farm. Alright, now I can airlift this on the next turn, I just need to move the general out of the city. Right. And the booster is done. So add that to the spaceship. Now I'm just waiting for the engine basically. What can we build in Rome? Castle? Bomb shelter? Stock exchange? Sure. What about Ravenna? Barracks? I don't really need a stable. Does the city have a castle? Yep, it does. Okay. Bomb shelter. Armory is done in Munich. I'll just queue up some units. XCOM squad. Sure. So I realized these last few turns aren't super exciting, but I'm actually excited to see who's going to win this game. I have a very good chance to win now. I think it's very unlikely that Pachacuti will build 3 spaceship parts in the next 7 turns. He didn't build a single spaceship part for a while now. He's been sitting on 3 boosters for quite a few turns. He's probably working on the International Space Station project. And not to mention he's busy fighting the Mongols. They've been nuking each other. Did Pachacuti actually nuke any cities that belong to the Mongols? I don't think he did, yeah, 8,000 production, so he was working on getting gold. Gold. I need 5 more turns for the engine. Did Pachacuti nuke any cities here? No, I don't think he did. So it's just the Mongols nuking Pachacuti from the looks of it. Alright. Okay, airlift this directly to Rome, like that. And yeah, I have to wait 1 turn after airlifting it. But that's okay, this is still faster than moving the units manually using the railroad. Castle. What else? This is kind of irrelevant by now. What can I get in here? Nuclear plant? Whatever. Oh yeah, cargo ship. That was... What was that? I think that was gold. Yep. Keep getting gold then. Don't really want to go bankrupt. Even though it doesn't really matter. Yes, extend declaration of friendship with the Mongols. Pachacuti has quite a lot of units around here. Is he actually attacking the Mongols actively? I'm not sure why these units aren't really moving. It's strange. The Mongols need to nuke this city right here. It's kind of tempting, isn't it? Yes, they are plotting against me, that's mostly because my military is weak. They will not attack me. They are too busy with Pachacuti, not to mention I have multiple positive modifiers with them and not a single negative one. But even if the Mongols decided to attack me, which is not going to happen, I would be able to defend myself just fine. I have enough units. I could always switch my cities to gold, take a loan from Pachacuti and then upgrade all these artillery units to rocket artillery. I have a few mechanized infantry units. I would be able to defend myself just fine. Speaking of upgrades, I can upgrade the fighter to jet fighter, because why not? I could upgrade a few of these. I mean, what else am I going to do with my gold? Right, might as well do it. So I don't seem so weak to the AI. I'll just queue up whatever in here. It really doesn't matter what I'm going to build at this point. Alright, all the spaceship parts except the engine are added to my spaceship now. So I just need to get the engine. 5 more turns and this game will be done. So unless Pachacuti actually manages to build and add 3 spaceship parts in the next 5 turns, I'm going to win in the next 4 turns. Pachacuti actually signed a research agreement with Portugal. Why would he want to do that? I'm pretty sure he already has all the technologies that he needs. Anyway, we are about to get the Great Artist. So can we actually save 1 turn? That's very unlikely, but hey, you never know, maybe we can. Let's see. Use him for Golden Age. Did we save any time? No, we did not. That's still 3 turns. Okay, whatever. It was worth a try anyway. I got an XCOM squad. Let's just grab a castle or something. Alright. And Jill 1, Jill 2, and he will just chill somewhere around here. Yeah, the jet fighter will stay on intercept. Alright. So, 3 more turns. This is a very early game finish. Turn 450 and we're almost done with the spaceship. It usually takes a little bit longer than that on epic game pace. It's usually done around turn 490, 500, just before turn 500. At least that's been the case in some of my past games. Also, I still have a crossbowman in Mediolanum. He's just sitting there defending the city and wondering what are all the fancy weapons that he keeps seeing around. Oh hey, we actually got a policy, and I can get a level 2 tenant in order. But I don't really need anything from here. I can get 5-year plan. I don't think that will save me any time on the engine. The engine is almost done, but let's grab it. So 5-year plan, did I save any Construction time? No, I did not. Alright, so 2 more turns. Also, in case you're wondering, Pachacoti is currently 35 turns away from winning a culture victory, 34 turns away from winning a culture victory, but that's not really good enough. I will have my engine on the next turn. He's moving a lot of units from my territory, he's still at war with the Mongols. And they are actually fighting each other. The Mongols just took Düsseldorf. I got another fighter, just upgrade that to jet fighter and start building whatever. And next. So, 2 more turns and this game will be done. I will actually refuse open borders. I don't want their dirty units in my territory, not really. So, there's our engine. Now I just need to airlift the engine to Rome and I can finish the game on the next turn. I have to say, I didn't expect this ending. This game looked pretty bad at one point, but I think this game is a good proof that it's still worth trying, even if your situation looks pretty bad. And my situation in this game definitely looked pretty bad. I was multiple technologies behind at the stage at which you should really be on par with the AI on Deity. But I managed to catch up, and I actually managed to win. This game is pretty much won right now, it's just a formality to add the spaceship part. There's no way Pachacoti will add 3 spaceship parts to a spaceship in 1 turn. Definitely not. Not going to happen. He didn't build a single spaceship part for a while. But let's find out. This is technically his last chance. There's a technical possibility of him winning right now, even if it's incredibly unlikely. If his turn ends, I win the game. And his turn ended, so I win the game. This is just a formality to actually finish it. Yep. So, I win the game on turn 454. I did not expect this game to end like this, but I'm quite happy that I won. This was actually quite exciting, even though there wasn't a lot of action towards the end of the game. But that was very fun. So, let's have a look through demographics. Nothing super surprising to see here. That's the ranking, and let's have a look at the replay on the map and see Pachacoti's crazy expansion in this game. He had almost 70 cities at the end. I'm actually surprised Shaka did so poorly later into the game. I mean, that's what usually happens, but he got completely demolished by Pachacoti. That's not what I expected. I rarely see Shaka completely wiped out. He's usually kind of irrelevant towards the late game, but he rarely gets completely wiped out. And that's what happened here. Pachacoti went on a rampage. It did look like Shaka will be a big threat in this game at one point, because he was expanding. I mean, he pretty much conquered Brazil. And he took Lisbon from Portugal. But then he hit a brick wall called Pachacoti. This was quite an interesting game, I have to say, but I will probably stick to standard size maps. I think they provide the best balance, the best gameplay balance overall. It's interesting to play a bigger map from time to time, but I'm not going to make a habit of it. Standard maps definitely lead to more interesting games. So yeah, Shaka should start getting attacked by Pachacoti soon. I think it happened around 300 something. Yep, they are already at war. So Pachacoti started his march across the continent. Yeah, look at this, that's pretty crazy. He just swallowed Shaka. That was nuts. And now he will also demolish Theodora. That's 10,400. And meanwhile, I'm just sitting here building a spaceship. The war between the Mongols and Pachacoti definitely helped. And the fact the Mongols started nuking Pachacoti. Alright, so that's the end. I do hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.